On the 7th week after the Queen's escaped confinement, Paul and Rachel visit a homeless encampment near the centre of the capital city. They'd been hunting the trail of the Xenomorphs and the company's experiments non-stop. Initially, they tried getting into the company's planetary headquarters, but were unable to sneak past patrols guarding the area. On one occasion, they barely got away without being caught. When they realised they had no chance of getting in, they started to look for sightings of the Xenomorphs. They hoped to get good video evidence of them to warn the public. Unfortunately, they were always too late. Of course, the news had picked up on the increase in missing persons and reports of monsters, but the reporting suddenly stopped after only a few days. Paul and Rachel knew the company were using their immense finances to silence the story and hide their involvement, and thus their investigation had led them to this homeless camp. These rough sleepers were prime targets for the Xenomorphs to kidnap. With the increase in disappearances, the homeless community had come together and formed this camp in the heart of the city for safety. Paul and Rachel's plan was to ask around and see if they could find clues of where the Xenomorphs were most commonly sighted, and hopefully use that to locate a nest. They spent hours in the camp, listening to horror stories of monsters of unbreakable skin as dark as space, dragging the weak and lost into the sewers or the forest. It was clear the Xenomorph's nest was growing far larger than the other two Paul had seen. As sunset came, these stories were interrupted by screaming. The Xenomorphs had come.